It was great to see all the work put into an actual show, and you feel very appreciated in your team and what you've done.
My favourite part was probably when we actually got to film it, because it was, it was different because it had all the cameras like properly spaced out and everything, so it was like a proper television show, so that was probably my favourite.
Going to the studio was the best part because it was a good experience.
It's hard to interview people if it's really windy or it's raining.
You feel very happy with yourself for doing something you never think you'd get something like that done in your life.
You get a taste of how hard it is for people that do it on a day-to-day basis, how hard it is to put everything together.
And I never thought it'd be so hard to make such a film, and you see people on the telly and just do it look so easy.
You'd feel proud of yourself and the team that you've accomplished so much in the programme.
It was great, I loved it. It was a fun experience, and rewatching it brought back all the fun that we had doing it, all the laughs and jokes that we did.
Seeing it there, it was very good. I thought I had done very bad in the horse. I thought I kind of looked on it. I didn't.
I didn't think it turned out as well as it did. There's a lot of work put into it. It's good.
I thought it was a really good experience. I'd definitely do it again. It was kind of weird seeing yourself on telly and the way you spoke, but it was brilliant crack and it was
And there was so many times that it was so tiring, and it was just so fun. The amount of mistakes we made, and we all laugh at them now, but I hated them then. But it was great just having everybody there doing it together.
My favourite part was getting to interview people because it helped my self-confidence.
I thought my favourite bit was when you went into the studios, and I thought it was an abandoned warehouse, and then you go in and it was actually really cool. It was the green screen and the black box and then all the controls. I thought it was really good, and it was really fun to film it in there as well.
I learned it's hard to interview someone when there's a horse that's decided it doesn't like you and it wants to kill you.
A lot of hard work was put into it. Weekends, classes were spent trying to perfect it, perfecting our camera skills and our interviewing skills as well.
I'm actually proud of everything we have done. It's turned out amazing of what we've all done so far, and it's actually pretty good.
I say we all became very close as we were with each other a lot, and I say perfecting our interviewing skills and going out and meeting people such as James Donnelly and all kind of give us a boost up, and
Just having a crack with everyone and learning new things like how to record and keeping stuff steady and just.
We've actually, for some of us, we've got over our fear of going up in front of the camera, and we're actually able to interview people now without getting scared or anything like that.
It's exciting to see stuff you've made already, and it's very fun. So I went over 4 months didn't seem that long. It's just exciting to see yourself how you are in camera and stuff like that.
I think my favourite part of the whole show was probably the comedy sketch, because I wrote it and it was just it was really cool to see it finally finished and acted out.
It's a great experience, and
I've learned that it's not that easy to make a programme. There's a lot of research that has to go into it before you can finish it off.
We learned it's not so easy to just make a programme and put it on the telly. Every single thing has to be so perfect. The way you stand has to be the right angle, and the way the camera has to be the right place and everything. And it takes a lot of hard work.
If you're sitting down watching TV, you don't think that a half an hour programme is 4 months of work. It takes a long time and a lot of work and effort. But in the end, it's worth it.
Well, I think one of the things that they learned about it was time management. Now, on reflection, when they look back, they consider they didn't manage their time well. So I think it's good that they're able to evaluate their mistakes. The big thing, I think, was confidence. People that said they would never appear on camera appeared on camera. Now, I wouldn't be one for the camera myself, but I definitely think people who absolutely categorically said no when the time came, they appeared on camera. So I think definitely a huge boost to people's confidence.
They learned how to work as a team, which was extremely important. Some students assumed natural leadership, which was wonderful to see. Some students were better behind the camera than in front of the camera, so they all found what they were good at and they gave it 100%. They found it hard. It definitely wasn't an easy experience, but I think that they learned a lot, and it gave them a great insight into the kind of work that is required to put a television show together, and that's a unique experience, and I really hope that we can do that again.